Hi all, this is Ashwati. Welcome to CSE series, and if it's the first time that you're watching a video from this channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon, and don't forget to click on the notifications button. We don't want to miss out any videos regarding civil service examinations and UPSC competitive exams. Here in CSE series, we are going to discuss all steps and tips and tricks to crack the civil service examinations in your first attempt. So the 10 tips or the 10 commandments to crack your civil service examination. First tip is to have your syllabus in hand, that is your optional syllabus and also your main syllabus and your preliminary examination syllabus. You know, the idea is have a by heart or a complete understanding of your syllabus, your subject areas and all the other important subheadings of your syllabus. I've often heard students complaining that they don't know what to read from the newspapers, what to look for in terms of their current affairs. I tell you is that, just by heart your syllabus, and whatever comes under your syllabus is your current affairs. So next time you go for your Yojana or your Hindu newspaper editorials, know what is important with respect to your civil service examination syllabus. So you could just stick it on your wall, or just carry it wherever you go. So just make sure that you will study your syllabus, you will have a conceptual understanding of syllabus and everything. And the next tip is read the newspapers, analyze newspapers, know the current affairs till the day of your interview. This is the most important factor of your syllabus, that is current affairs. There's no point in studying all the static syllabuses when you don't know the current affairs, which is happening in your place, around your place and throughout the world. So have a conceptual understanding of your current affairs. So this is a daily step that you have to do, that is analyze the newspapers, read it, understand it, make notes. Whatever you do, just have a conceptual understanding of your current affairs. Write your essays daily. You could write your essays on current affairs or on the GS papers, which is that we have an expectations that we are going to clear the prelims and then get to your mains. So this has to be your goal or your idea for your civil service examination preparations. You cannot just magically, you're not going to write all the essays on the day of the exam, no matter how much of information that you have. If you don't know how to schematically represent it or present it in precise manner within 7 to 8 minutes of time, in 200 to 250 word limit, there's no point of all these informations that you have gathered. So this has to be your daily exercise too, that is write essay from the day one till you appear for your examination. The next step is make your resources very minimum. I'm saying this because I've seen lots of aspirants stacking their cupboard with lots and lots of books, resources, articles, magazines, Yojana and all. I'm not asking you to just hoard all the books. Just make your resources very limited so that you won't be lazy enough, or this wouldn't feel like a huge humongous task for you to complete all the books. Whatever books you have, just keep it limited and have a thorough understanding of all the books. Have 3-4 times of revisions of each book. For that you need to make your resources very limited and have the correct or right resources for each subject or each subject area. And the next step is strategize and plan. You might have watched hundreds of videos, hundreds of lectures and interviews of these toppers giving out all these strategies and all these schedules and study planners. All these are in accordance to their format. You have to see what works best for you and what works well for you. So even if you watched all these toppers schedules, you have to make your own which works for you. So this is very important task. You have to have a daily planner, a weekly planner, a monthly planner and a yearly planner. And the next step is to be mains ready before the prelims. I'm saying this because mostly the prelims are always expected to be around June, July, August period, and within the next 3-4 months your mains, which will be between September, October, November, December. So we're not sure of exact timeline for all these exams. We just know that we hardly get 3 to 4 months in between your prelims and mains. So you cannot just wait for your prelims result and then start preparing for your mains, which is a huge task for you because you have lots of papers plus your optional subjects for you. So you're going to complete all your mains at least at 70 to 80% of your syllabus before you appear for your prelims. And the next step is almost similar to the previous one, that is to have your complete optionals be ready before your prelims. I'm saying this because, you know, for the mains you probably will get only like 80% of it covered, but your optional is a subject that you have chosen deliberately, you have chosen with lots of thorough understanding. So this subject has to be your strength. You might have seen all these toppers mark sheet, even if they have scored very less mark for the other GS papers, their marks for the optionals is always 320, 340 plus. So this is a subject which has to work for you and not against you. And this is the subject where you have a chance to score lots of marks. So make sure that it plays your strength and not your weakness. And the next point is have a conceptual clarity of all the syllabus and all the informations and all the resources that you have read. Have an idea that you're going to appear for an interview and not for a written examination. I'm saying this because, you know, these exam patterns, they are not bothered to ask what happened or when it happened. They are all interested to know why it happened and how it happened. For example, Rowlatt Act. Suppose you are going for an interview, they're not going to ask what are the procedures under the Rowlatt Act or what comes under the Rowlatt Act. They want to know why Rowlatt Act was presented or what are the social implications of Rowlatt Act, what are the repercussions of Rowlatt Act. So study in such a format because the exam, that is your mains examinations, are going to be in that format. They want to test your analytical knowledge, which is your conceptual understanding of it. So just imagine that you're going to be for an interview, a very elaborate one, which is like 2-3 hours, very long interview. So study or understand all these informations and resources, mug up all these factual concepts so that you know it helps you for the answers, but do not mug up all the facts so that you know this is the only way you could study. The next point is simplify your life by making schematic representations or visual representations. It's very good you make notes and all, I do recommend that, but more than that I recommend you all to make schematic or visual representations. That is, you could make a bar diagram, you could make spider webs, you could make flow charts, mind maps, or you could have a timeline for history and polity. You know, to simplify it in a way that, you know, the revisions and all these revising wouldn't be a task for you, and you could have a quick revisions whenever you get 5 minutes or a half an hour to spare at. And the next and the final tip is that understand the fact that you're going to be the next IAS or the IPS officer. I'm not asking you to believe in yourself, I'm asking you to understand the fact that you are going to be the next IAS or the IPS officer. Just be brave enough to go for the attempt, brave enough to give you the chance that you deserve, brave enough to be bad at something new. Just take little by steps each day. You know that you're gonna be there, you're gonna reach it. So that's it for today's video, and if you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. You're gonna have lots of updates and lots of videos regarding civil service examinations. So thank you for watching the video.